What's up, everyone? Looks like we got most people coming in here. About 4 to 7 people, maybe seven now. So only be a couple minutes away. Just putting out some notifications. And yeah, so what we're looking at right now is this battle between the number 20 Iowa Hawkeyes versus the number 10 Texas Longhorns. Both teams 5-0. Texas is favored in this one at 2.5. This is the final of the Great Alaska Shootout. And it looks like their best player on Texas is Gary Oliver, Kelsey Holmes for Iowa. And we got a rebounding machine in Oliver as well. So it looks like some sort of front court player there. So let's get this started. And some of the games are going to go by here, so some spoiler alerts. So let's do this. All right, here's your starting lineups. Gary Oliver looks like he's a small forward who's grabbing 11 boards a game as well. So that's a pretty versatile player. Sophomore, looks like there could be a couple more years of him. So we're going to be knowing this guy's name on Texas for some time. Iowa is filled with mostly juniors, one sophomore and one senior. Their best player is a senior in scoring. He's going to graduate after this year. So he is going to be their impact player of the game. But this is the Great Alaska Shootout. All right, and we're about to tip off here. And let's get to the action. And we've begun. The Great Alaska Shootout is underway. So we got the University of Alaska Anchorage Court, Sullivan Arena, I guess it's called. Well, I think, Alex, your guy's a senior, so only the Texas guy is a question of if he's going to go pro. But if he's going to get drafted, that's a good question. Obviously, he's a senior, so he's in that situation. But yeah, I mean, anticipate if he doesn't get drafted, there's the chance that he can go to, if anyone doesn't know, the CBGM has a pro observation league. So what we're doing is importing all the rookies into that, and we're going to watch their careers. So there's going to be no teams, no one's going to coach them, but we're going to put real NBA team names, real players, and we're going to see how those guys go. All right, we got Iowa with the lead here, up 6-2. And Texas answers back here, 2 free throws on a foul from a 7-foot jumper. And that's a dunk from Kelsey Holmes. He's throwing it down. And Texas with the mid-range 14-foot jumper ties the game at 8. And this is a tight one, pretty low scoring, somewhat to start the game. And Iowa, Kelsey Holmes is hitting 18-foot jumpers for the big man, showing a little range. And Holmes just keeps taking shots. He was fouled though. A couple of free throws, nails them both. And so in CBGM, we're just kind of getting to know these players. I've never heard of Kelsey Holmes before. I've never heard of, well, the best player on Texas seems to be on the bench at the moment. Iowa's running a free offense here. Man-to-man D from Texas. Texas has a 3-point lead. A 1-2-2 zone coming in from Iowa. There's nothing better than scouting a live event if you want to get to know what teams are running here. Some Big Ten intelligence to find out what Iowa's running on their offense and defense. The triangle offense, it looks like Iowa's starting out with here. And we're running a motion in the Big 12 with Texas. Holmes with the rebound, just filling the stats so far. And we got a tie game here with 10 minutes, almost halfway through the first half. And a big three from Sonny Martin ties the game. Texas hits both. Oh, hits one of two. Now we got a tie game, 9 minutes to go in the first half. Neither team's really shooting too well behind the arc. Iowa's not really a three-point shooting team, it looks like. Texas is bombing away. They're not hitting their shots. And Holmes with another board. Almost a double-double in the first half. 14 points, 8 boards. It's going to be interesting this year to see if Holmes does become some sort of Big Ten All-Conference Player of the Year, All-American, or whatever they call it, All-Conference. And we're still waiting to see Texas's big player. Now, both these teams are undefeated, which means that one guy from Texas has been doing really well. I think was it Oliver? Who was that guy? The small forward who's pad stats. And we got 5 minutes left to go in the first ever CBGM Great Alaska Shootout. Who is going to be the trophy holder? Put their name in as the defending champion. We got Iowa and Texas battling it out. Top 25 matchup, 2 undefeated teams. Oh, Vin. Hey, buddy, what's up? Yeah, Gary Oliver. We'll see how he does. His first half's kind of a little bit quiet. I'm looking maybe for a bigger second half from him. Sophomore, that's pretty. Oh, Kelsey Holmes again. Looks like in the post, Kelsey Holmes is all over Texas. Yeah, just for the record, I'm not here to be a color or play-by-play person. I'm just chiming in when I can. And no one expects me to be Dan Schulman or be anything extra. So I'm just showing the games here. I'm a fan myself. Holmes has got crazy numbers in this first half. Oliver actually has pretty good, he's 10 points up to now. Keeping Texas in it, 2 minutes to go. Oh, and Holmes missed a dunk there. Yeah, it looks like the Big Ten needs to end the curse of their season so far. Collect some sort of gold. Two more free throws from Holmes. He's having a huge night. And we got 1 minute to go in the half. And Holmes, will he get up to 20 points in the first half? Will he have a stat overlay on the bottom even before the half ends? Imagine getting 40 and 20 tonight. That'd be pretty crazy. Holmes is dead tired, though. Iowa is just overplaying them. Maybe it's going to work out, though. They're up 7 points. Oh, up 4 points at the half now. Big three from Chris Stewart to wrap up the half. So let's take a look at this. Turn that music off for a sec. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Holmes 10 for 10 from the line. 9 boards. He's almost got a 20 and 10 in the first half. Now, whoever's covering him, Beck's in foul trouble. He's got 3. He looks like to be the other center going up against Holmes. Oliver's doing not too bad, drawing some calls. His plus minus is in the negative side. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty good wrap-up here to see if the Big Ten can take this game. We got 11 lead changes, so that's not bad either. But we're going to get to the second half. And if there's any questions, fire it into the chat. If anyone wants to see anything, just let me know. But now we're going to get back to the second half here. All right, and let's check it out. All right, I just stepped away for a sec, but we got the Big Ten holding on to a lead up 6. Gary Oliver, though, trying to keep Texas in it. And Iowa, Sonny Martin seems to be the Robin to Batman here, and Kenny Holmes contributing. Texas looks like they're running some sort of loose offense, not really anything too crazy against the man-to-man. Gary Oliver draws a call. He puts in 2 charity stripe shots. And Oliver with the turnover, but the ball comes back and, oh no, Oliver with the steal. Sorry, I'm trying to read that recent plays at the bottom there. Holmes again contributes. All right, this is a tight game, still a 3-point match. Texas was favored in this one, I believe. Or was it Iowa 1.5? Forget. Oh, misses a 3. Rebound Texas. They have a chance to either tie the game or get it within 1. Bang! Three-pointer. Texas ties it. Chris Bass. It's all tied up in the Great Alaska Shootout. Texas with the ball again, running a high post offense. And Iowa's got the ball back. Facing the 2-3 zone from Texas. They're into their zone breaker. And Iowa, Sonny Martin doing the contributions with Holmes. And Iowa bombs another 3. They're up 6 now. Holmes with the foul. What is he up to in the game? He's got a few there still to go. 1 foul. And Texas hits a 3, keeping the game interesting. Iowa answers back. Texas is the better ranked team here. We'll see if they hang on in this one. Couple of free throws from Texas, chips away at the lead. Iowa's running a 2-3 zone offense here. Well, breaker. Oh, turnover. Texas the other way. Chris Bass with the steal. He's hit some big threes. Someone just gave the ball away. Jamie Purvis turnover. Kenny Holmes drops it in. 5-foot jumper. He's 1 rebound away from his double-double. He's got 25 points, keeping Iowa in the lead. Texas with their big man out seems to be having a lot of problems. And a foul on Iowa. 3. Oh, no, rebound. Iowa the other way. Gets it to the post. To Jackson this time. No, lost it. And Texas cuts it within 2. Looks like we have some different fans in the chat. Some are Big Ten fans. Vin seems to be the only Big 12 Texas representation. And coming the other way, Texas has got a chance to take the lead or tie the game. Oh, and that was a clank off the iron. And a big 3 from Iowa. Stretched it open to 5-point lead. Texas trying to come back now. Answer that one. Misses a 3. They're getting themselves into trouble. Compounding the problem. Can Iowa add to the lead or do something here? Texas back in the 2-3 zone. Oh, turnover again. Iowa the other way. Turnover Iowa. So we're just not wanting to take the game over just yet. Texas has a chance to put themselves back in it. Another turnover. We got 7 minutes to go here. It's getting sloppy. Oh, rebound. Bass gets it. Yeah, that's a big note from the chat. It's true. Holmes has come just back in now. He's got full energy. 5-point lead. Texas had a chance to do something there. Let's see what he does. Oh, turnover. Texas still got the ball. And Oliver hits the 15-foot jumper. He's asserting himself as a prime-time player. PT Pierre. And Texas is getting warned. Stewart's bitching at the ref. Oh, missed shot. Oh, follow-up. Nope. Clank. Rebound the other way. Texas trying to make it a game. And drops it. Oh, and 1. Ties the game. Free throw went down. Iowa's trying to take a lead here. Jacobson nails it. 2-point game. 5 minutes to go. And it's tied. 5 minutes left in the game. Oliver getting himself on the score sheet. No, coming the other way with Iowa. And a big three. Sonny Martin's hit a few of those tonight. Seems to do it at the right time as well. Texas coming back. Iowa in the 1-2-2 zone. Oh, rebound. That zone seems to be working at the moment. And draws the call. 2 free throws, putting themselves up 5. And a couple more. So it looks like Texas is kind of just throwing the game away a little bit. 6-point game. Got to keep it tight. Turnover. Oh, no. Block shot. Wow. Oliver must have shot it from a 3 and got blocked on the perimeter. Oh. And rebound. Oliver is taking all the key shots in this. He cannot get his team into the game again. Not done yet, though. Texas is going to have some time to chip away. They get a couple there. They're chipping away right now. They need a turnover here. And turnover. Texas the other way. Big Purvis shot. Big 3 within 3. Oh, foul. And Holmes draws another call. He's getting the ref's whistle tonight. 17 of 17 from a big from free throw. That's amazing. You know, you don't see centers do that often, but okay, anyways, I'll shut up. It's crunch time. It's 5-point game. Iowa's trying to hang in there. Texas misses the shot. Rebound the other way. Iowa's got a chance to kind of add to their lead here. And Oliver drops it in. Look at him in the bottom right there. Scored 20 plus 4 times already, at least this year. Oh, 3-point game coming the other way. Here comes Texas. Chance to tie. Boom! Tie game! 76 all. Iowa the other way now. 10-50, you know who. Get it back to 50. He's in the key there. Don't sit there for 3 seconds. 16 seconds. What are they going to do? Back to Holmes in the post. Boom! Foul! Oh, it draws the call. Okay, the other way. Texas trying to win. Shot to tie. No, rebound Holmes. Wow, Kelsey Holmes is definitely the player of the game. He drew a call at the end of the game with 2 free throws. Key rebound at the end of the game as well. And just seems to not miss anything from the charity stripe. But that was a good game, folks. That was definitely a good game. Let's take a look at the box. 19-19. Sorry, my mouse is on top of that. He only had 10 rebounds, though. He had 9 rebounds in the first half. The scoring kept up along the way, but Kelsey Holmes is the reason why Iowa in the Big Ten, the jokes will stop tonight, at least for a few hours. Alex, sorry about the... No, you won, actually, so what am I saying? Vin, sorry about your outcome. Oliver did not shoot very well. 17 attempts. 5 of 17. Normally gets about 10 boards, I think, a game too. But did not work out. Your champion from the Great Alaska Shootout is a team that might be kind of used to the cold, I guess, in Iowa. So Texas froze. But that was a good game. It could have gone either way. So what we're going to do now for the rest of this is move the CBGM. And we're going to wrap up here on the Great Alaska Shootout. Now, the outcome is already final. Minnesota has won the Charleston, what's it called, Classic or something or other. Let's take a look at that outcome. So the Charleston Classic ends with Minnesota beating Texas Tech. Texas Tech was the number 2 ranked, but the Gophers looks like they continue their undefeated season. They moved up the rankings as well, so good win for Minnesota. I think Jordan's the owner, so that's a nice one there. Let's get back to the game grid. We're going to move this forward. We know that there's some key matchups here, but we're going to move the date probably into midweek. Normally we'll go about a week at a time, The next tournament is the 9th. So we're moving from a Sunday to Sunday. So I think what we can do is we might want to check if the depth charts are being set here or not. But for now, I think we can do a 7-day sim. There's one team that looks like they may have missed their lineup though. I think it'll be all right. We've kind of gone this far. So what we can do is sim this week, 6 days. That might be a little long. Let's go sim to the next Sunday would be 29th, Tuesday. That's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Sunday to Sunday. Let's go to this Saturday. Just because we know there's another tournament that's starting. We'll go this Saturday and have the top 25 update for us. All right. I think that should do it. Let's just save that game one more time. We don't want to miss anything here. All right. Who's left in the chat? I guess some people want to see how this goes, but right now saving leads quite boring to watch. Now, normally what we want to do is maybe have some game of the week stuff. Try to keep these streams a little short. This looks like it could go up to, last night's was about 40 minutes, so half an hour is a nice good amount of time, but I'm going to advance the game. And with that in mind, actually, I might wrap that up right here so that we can move forward. I'll put out all that information. No one gets a bit of a tease about what happens in terms of wins and losses. And if you don't know about CBGM, it's the College Basketball General Manager League. It's the flagship league of general manager games, GM games. My name is Chris. I recommend that you come check out the website. The website has a lot of articles. It has a lot of media, people making videos, people doing conference previews, all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, hopefully everyone's lineups are set. We're really excited about where the league's going right now. I do want to kind of maybe preview something. I'm going to put the display back on. So we saved the game. The next tournament that we want to check out is we want to get the league towards the Emerald Coast Classic and the Wooden Classic. That's the 9th and the 11th. And then, one that I'm always enjoying is the one in Bahamas, so Battle for Atlantis. If you have never been, that's a casino that's there, that's on Paradise Island. And I've been there, that's a lot of fun. But yeah, so that's another tournament that comes up quite a bit. So we really want to focus on these tourneys, as well as also March Madness and the other tournaments coming up in terms of live games. But we're going to start looking at more of the top matchups, top teams that are out there. And I do want to thank everyone for showing up tonight. So I'm going to progress the game on my own, not leave anybody, keep it a little bit of a secret so that when it does come out, everyone will see that. It's not really going to spoil anything for everybody. So I want to thank everyone for coming tonight and for the chat. And I'll catch you on Discord.